Karamo, I have been with Kimberly since I was 17.
Okay.
The first 3.5 years, I'm talking about it was cheating after
Oh,
lying,
wow.
after hiding things. And I'm talking about I'm a good, faithful man. She know everywhere I'm going. She see everything in my phone. She got is all unlocked.
Yeah.
It ain't a place that I can go where she wouldn't know what was going on. I'm talking about I'm communicative, I'm caring, I try to do everything that I could, and I don't know if maybe it was something internally going on with her, but she could have potentially been with like 20, 30 guys. I don't know. I don't know how many.
You think she could have been with 20, 30 guys?
I don't know.
Is this
how
just
many.
in the beginning, or do you think overall?
I'm talking about overall. Overall,
Wow.
it's no telling. You know,
Wow.
I don't know because even now I don't try to just go through her phone. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the cheating and the lying and all of that. It was just crazy. It was
So
just.
how did you find out that she was cheating?
Okay, so one day I'm at work. I'm working at Walmart, trying to do what I can to provide.
Okay.
I come home on my lunch break and I go upstairs and I go in the room. She's sleeping, but her phone is dinging. So I pick her phone up and I look at it, and the notification is one of the guys that I had caught her cheating with before. And I'm like, and so I unlock the phone and I look at it, and there's videos of her twerking, being half naked, and so I'm like, so you know, I wake up and I go crazy. I'm not even gonna. I literally almost lost my mind. When I confronted her, she got up. It's like she was mute for a minute. She didn't say anything, but next thing you know, it became defensive. She like turning it around on me.
Wow.
And it was like it went from verbal altercation to a little physical, and it's just.
Are y'all married now?
Yes.
You're married, yeah.
Yes, we got married in 2019.
Okay.
So we've been married almost 5 years. September will make 5 years.
Wow. And do you have children? Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you have any children?
We have 3 children together. We have 3 boys.
3 boys?
3 boys.
3 boys, okay.
3 boys.
So how bad have things gotten now?
Honestly, Kimberly and I are not even physically intimate the way that we used to be.
How old are your kids?
My oldest son is 5, my middle child is 3, and my baby boy is almost 3 months.
Oh, okay. Well, that would make sense to me why intimacy is maybe struggling and why there's no dates.
Right.
You're lying. I feel like what you're saying you should tell the truth. Tell the truth about what's going on. Like, you made it seem like I just did you so dirty. Like,
did you or did you not?
I mean, I did some things, but you making it seem like more than what it is.
Okay,
like,
so the question is what are some things? So like, what's going on? Like, what did you do?
What did you do in the beginning that made this relationship?
I cheated.
Okay.
I was dealing with a lot of, when I met Chris, we both were dealing with a lot. He was dealing with family things, I was dealing with family things. So in the midst of us getting together, I thought I was ready. I wasn't doing a lot. Like, the most I've done was talk to other guys, you know, message. And I'm not saying I'm not right, you know, that's still considered as cheating. But the way you making it seem like I just did you.
So you're saying there was no sexual relationships?
It wasn't.
Check me out. Let me say this.
Okay.
I enlisted in the military. I went to the Army. Over the course of those 6.5 months, I was being beat mentally. And all of these allegations and issues coming up about the guys that she's still potentially talking to and the things that she still
No. Hold on. Let me stop you right there, because you're making it seem like I just was cheating on you and doing all this while you was in the Army.
Oh, yeah. No.
It was one. Let me explain. It was one accident where.
It was an accident.
He was in the Army. And I was dealing with things emotionally, especially with my family and dealing with myself.
Yeah.
I was young. I had issues going on that I didn't think I was going through, but I didn't know how to handle it.
Karamo,
And
I lived in the shelter.
No, I'm still talking.
Go ahead.
This guy, I just felt like he was there. Like, it wasn't so much of I was looking for a person to sleep around with, because at that time I wasn't thinking about that. It was just I needed somebody else to talk to. Him, he was in the Army, and I was cool with that. You know, he had to go and do what was best for him.
And that same guy then popped up multiple times after that.
And you didn't have exes. You didn't have exes popped up multiple times.
I mean, but whenever you a good man and you doing all of the things right, and the person that you love and you trying to care for.
What you did right. I mean, I understand I did something wrong, but the person that's doing something wrong and you go and retaliate, that's worse than the one that already did it.
Hold on, retaliating. Did you revenge cheat?
Yep.
Yeah, I did.
Plenty.
Oh, plenty of times.
And he went full
Let me
course,
tell you,
full
like I
relationships, sex, all that. You did everything.
Hold on. So when you found out that she was having this emotional affair, you then decided to have sex with multiple women?
Now, see,
Yep.
now look, now let me tell you.
Is that a yes or no?
No. No.
You didn't?
No.
Lie.
No,
Why
let me-
are you lying? No, why are you lying about that,
Let
though?
me say my part. Can I say my? Okay, so after the 3.5 years, after that situation that happened, I told you where I walked in and I saw the phone. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. We ended up separating at that moment, but then when we came back together, there still had issues popping up, and I still love this woman. I love this woman to pieces.
The messages
I love
could
her to
prove
crumb.
it. Everything.
Yeah,
it could
but-
prove
but-
everything.
Well, you got messages from different women?
Actually, I found the messages.
Oh.
I found messages. I found messages, pictures. I found a lot.
Okay. This is from you, Chris. You talking about you still up, just watching YouTube right now. I'm going to tell you something, okay? I'm pregnant. Bruh, no way. So this is the woman that you were
Look at
sleeping
it.
with because she's pregnant.
Yeah, that was somebody I had.
So you did have sex with
Yes.
other women. So
Yes.
you did revenge cheat.
Yes.
Okay, so then why were you trying to justify it as if you did it during that time?
No,
Right.
No, that's what I
Like
was
you
saying.
making it
After-
seem like it was just me
No,
doing
no,
all
but
that.
see-
Look
no,
at the
no.
messages.
No, yeah.
Look at
Yeah,
it.
you
That's
see
what
the
it
messages? You
says.
see them?
All right,
All
I
right.
see them. We
Decision.
had a situation in 2021 where we broke up. I thought this was going to be the end. A situation had happened in November where it made me feel disgusted with myself. Talking to this guy, it's like I know I did wrong, but it wasn't me. So after that, I decided to cut everything off. And
This is November of 2021. You're telling me that you were still talking to a guy and you felt bad about it. Got it.
since then, I have done nothing.
So 2021 was the last time. When was the last time you cheated?
Last year.
Last year.
Last year.
Last year.
Do you believe 2021 was the last time Kimberly cheated?
I don't know.
You don't know. So Kimberly, you also want us to unlock Chris's phone because you want to make sure that if we're unlocking yours, you find out the truth of what he's doing, right?
Yep.
Well, I think it's time to unlock both of your phones so we can get to the truth of this.
Let's unlock it.
Kimberly, we're going to start with your phone and unlock it. So Chris, you had a lot of questions, specifically 3 that you wanted answered. So let's get this going. Chris, you want to know if Kimberly is communicating with any men. She said no. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her text and found she is telling the truth.
Pep it up, pep it up.
Chris, you want to know if Kimberly is using any dating apps to hook up with other men. She said no. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her apps and found she is telling the truth.
I told you. I told you.
Chris, you want to know if Kimberly has been in contact with a specific guy. She said no to that guy. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her phone and found she is telling the truth.
Thank you.
Is there anything you want to say to her before we unlock your phone?
I sincerely apologize for even doubting you in the first place because it's me from the things that I done that might be what's causing me to feel like you still doing stuff. So I apologize from the bottom of my heart, for real.
Okay. Well, it's also time now to unlock your phone.
Let's unlock it.
Let's get to the truth of this. Kimberly, you want to know if Chris is using any dating apps to hook up with women. He said no. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his apps and found he's telling the truth. Kimberly, you want to find out if Chris has been in contact with women who sent messages on Facebook. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his phone and found he's telling the truth.
Karamo, don't do that. You had me.
Kimberly, you want to know if Chris is communicating with any women. He said no. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his text and found he's not telling the truth. Our investigators
So what you
found that Chris
doing?
is communicating with a specific woman. They are exchanging sexy pics, and this is from January. Can I see that bag, please?
Is you serious? But you
Thank
want to
you
get
so
on
much.
me about all what I've been doing.
So, Chris, what do you have to say about that?
Wow.
I can't say nothing.
Well, you have to say something.
Say something.
So this is photos of the woman that he's communicating with and the photos that he has sent back. Do you know this woman?
No. No. Wait, hold the hell on. How you gonna send this picture to her when you sent this to me? How that go? You just sent that to me recently. So how you gonna send this to her? No. What is your problem? And this is at your dad's house. Like, come on. The fact that you sent this picture to me recently, this is what you sent to her?
Ain't nothing hanging and swinging in that.
What you mean? It don't matter. I don't care. You have text messages.
But it ain't nothing but the biceps and triceps. Ain't nothing hanging and swinging in that, bro.
I'm gonna ask you, because we can't show those on camera. Did you have sex with this woman?
No.
So if I was to bring this woman out here right now, would she say the same thing?
Yes. Promise.
She here?
I promise.
I need to take off my shoes?
I promise. Me and her.
No, I'm not doing no okie dokes for you. I'm not doing no okie dokes. Okay. Do you still want to continue in this marriage?
Yes, because I done my dirt. We both have.
Okay. At the end of the day, you're both very young, and you started a family and a relationship on a very fragile foundation. You were going through stuff emotionally. You were going through stuff emotionally. The first thing I'm going to say to you is that you have to stop this narrative that she's the serial cheater and she's the bad guy. Right. Because since day one, you were equally complicit and doing just as much bad as she was. Since day one. So you got to stop this narrative, because what you have this loop on in your head that keeps going on is she was the one cheating. She's been doing wrong. She's been doing it. But the minute you found out she was cheating, you started cheating immediately. Having that narrative going, what you're doing is you're giving yourself permission and trying to give yourself a pass to keep continuing the behavior that you want to continue.
I totally agree with that.
Now, the deeper issue here is that trust for you is something that is super valuable and important.
It is.
Because it means your security. And so what happened is you invested in a woman who was young. You were both young. And you wanted her to give you the security that you were looking for the rest of the world. And the minute it broke, you decided that she was never going to give you that security. And that's the truth of the matter. And you haven't taken the time to process the fact that there's still a part of you that is that little kid that doesn't feel secure, that doesn't feel as if everyone's going to abandon him.
You're right.
So the first thing you have to do is you two have to forgive each other for all the indiscretions. And I really mean forgive each other. Because at the end of the day, she has provided security for you. Even in this moment, she's displayed security, meaning when she said, well, if he does something, I'm not leaving.
I am so sorry for believing that you was cheating. I'm so sorry for questioning you and doubting where you said that you've been inside your heart and inside your mind over these past few years. And I'm sorry that I hadn't decided to be a better man sooner. But I guarantee you, from this day forward, you won't have them problems no more. God is my witness. I promise.
How do you feel about what he just said?
I feel confident, because it makes me feel like, okay, well, we are still in this.
Yeah.
You know, no matter what.
How often do y'all have these conversations about what y'all went through in the past?
A lot.
A lot. How often do you have these conversations with a third party who can help y'all dissect and understand?
Not often.
That's the part that's different, and that needs to start to happen. You can get there, but y'all need the healthy moments now, okay? And I'm gonna leave y'all with one last thing. Those 3 babies y'all got now. You both were cheated out of relationships with parents and of a healthy lifestyle and a healthy home. Don't cheat your children out of that. I wish y'all all the best. And if y'all need any support, I'm here for y'all as well, all right?